How you doing, everyone? Welcome to Edison High School with Mr. Berg. That's me. If you haven't figured that out, and I'm just going to go over this week. I know there's a lot of questions. A lot of people are wondering what's going on. Don't worry, we'll get through it. So, what I'm going to show you is Microsoft Teams, and that's pretty much what we're going to be learning about this week, just kind of getting used to our class and how it's going to be online. Okay. So on Microsoft Teams, I just want to point out a couple things to you. Now, this is my Teams page, so if it looks a little different than yours, it's okay. But depending on the class that you're in, what I did is I created a separate Teams page for each of your classes. So this one right here that has the picture of Malcolm X is for period 1. This one down here that has a little bit of a Black Lives Matter picture is period 2. This one here, different picture, but it's period 3. And this one right here is period 4. Now, the only reason that you will ever go to these pages is to access the live class sessions that I'm going to have. And let me show you what I'm talking about. So if, for example, if you click on period 1, race and social justice, you will see that I created a meeting right here for August 19th, which is Wednesday at 9 a.m. That's our very first class session. So if you're in period 1, all you'll do is you'll go to this page and then you'll simply just join the meeting. It's pretty simple, okay? And same thing for all my other classes, for period 2, you're going to do the same thing. I'll just show that to you if you want to see. And notice that period 2 starts on August 20th at 9 a.m. And you're like, why doesn't school have all the periods on one day? Well, I just want to show you that. And most importantly, this team right here that you are all in is called Race and Social Justice 2020-21. If you click on that, what you'll see is that this is the page and the Teams page where I include everything that we're doing in class, okay? And I'm going to go over that more on the first day of school, okay? I'm going to walk you through that. But just a couple things here. You'll see that these are posts and anybody can reply to the post, and I appreciate all of your questions and stuff. And I just wanted to show you a couple things. This right here is the daily class schedule for Edison for this year, as long as we're doing online learning at home. And this is what we have. We have odd days and we have even days. Okay. Notice that school starts at 9, and on an odd day we have period 1, and on an even day we have period 2. And then we have a little break, and then so on for each of your next periods, and another break, and so on, some lunch. And then from 1:15 to 2:15, that's kind of when teachers like me will be accessible and will be online in our office. We're going to call it an office hour if you have questions, okay? So then period 7, that's only on an odd day. So that's the daily class schedule that we have. Now you're like, when are the odd days and the even days? Well, I included that on the post here too. So I'm going to click on that. And it looks like this. This is our schedule for distance learning. Notice that there's no school on Monday or Tuesday, the 17th or the 18th of August. Those are called orientation days. Now, your counselor for the school should have emailed you how to access that so that you can just get used to this online learning thing. So the yellow means that those are the odd period days. So you only have periods 1, 3, 5, 7 on those odd days. On the even days, they're in blue. So that means you only have periods 2, 4, and 6. And if you go back to that schedule that I just showed you a minute ago, you just go to those class sessions, depending on what your teacher wants to do. That's pretty much it, okay? I just want to show you one more thing. Tomorrow morning, which would be Tuesday, August the 18th, I have an optional question and answer time about this year. You do not have to attend this. It's not like you're going to get extra credit or whatever. I'm not giving grades out yet. I just figured, I'm just going to make myself available if you have questions or you want to meet me or I don't know, something like that. So I will be around from 8 to 9, and you can access that meeting just by going here. And I'll try to answer any questions. This year is going to be interesting. A lot of us teachers are still kind of getting used to doing online learning, but it's going to be all right, folks. We're going to make it. And again, hey, contact me if you have questions. If you can't make it to this, if you have an individual question, you can always click on the chat feature and you can contact me that way, or you can just contact me on the post right here. Hey, thanks a lot, everybody. Look forward to meeting you this next school year.